Hello everyone, Astro Kit here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about your ascendant sign. And basically your ascendant sign is so important in astrology. Your ascendant is kind of how you are perceived by the world. It's kind of like your first impression. And if you guys didn't know already, you have like a big three in astrology. So you have your sun sign, which we all know, you have your moon sign, and then you have your ascendant sign. In order to calculate your ascendant sign, you do have to know your birth time and the place you're born, and a bunch of other details. So what you can do is click the link in my bio down below. If you don't have your birth chart yet, all you have to do is enter the information in that link on that page and you'll get your birth chart, and then you'll know your ascendant sign. And then also with your ascendant, it's really important to know your exact birth time because your ascendant sign can change from hour to hour. So you really have to know the exact time to know your exact ascendant. And then also most of you guys probably know it's called a rising sign as well. So your rising sign and ascendant sign is the same thing, just two different words. So yeah, I'm gonna get right into the video. I do have a blog post about this on my website already. So go ahead and visit my website. It's called theastrokit.com. I'll also link it down below. And there you can read a little bit more in depth about your ascendant sign. So yeah, let's just get into the video. Okay, so now for Taurus rising. Okay, so for Taurus rising, just really quickly a recap. If you guys don't know already, your rising is really how you approach life. It really is kind of like the flavor or like the attitude in which you approach life or view life. And that's really the key difference between your rising sign and your sun sign. So your sun sign is really like who you are, but it's like your rising sign is how you approach life, if that makes sense. And that's also kind of like how people view you initially and kind of your perception of the world. So I feel like your rising sign can be kind of like this lens almost. Like your sun sign is who you are at the core, but then you have like this lens between you and the real world. And it's like this lens of perception. So yeah. So anyway, for Taurus risings. So if you think about Taurus energy is very practical, it's very stable. So generally that's how you approach life. You approach life in a practical way, a stable way. Like with Taurus risings, you're not going to do something if there's no security behind it. You're not going to do something if it's not stable. You're not just going to do something on a whim. You're not going to be super spontaneous. You're going to do something that has like a practical plan that involves security or adds value to your life in some way. I feel like with Taurus, they're ruled by Venus, so they like valuable things, like not just material valuable things, but they like valuable experiences. They like valuable relationships. They like valuable material possessions, of course, but I feel like Taurus risings are very driven by value. So with Taurus risings, like if something doesn't bring them value or security, they're kind of like, I'm not doing that. I'm not involving myself in that. I feel like Taurus risings are great at being like, I said what I said, I did what I did, I'm not sorry about it. And of course that brings me to like the archetypical Taurus trait, which is being stubborn. So with Taurus, of course, you can be stubborn. You can be very set in your ways, which is good. Sometimes you can be too stubborn, but I feel like Taurus risings have a good amount of stubbornness because they're like, they know how to decide on things. They're not indecisive, you know what I mean? Like they're stable, they're practical, they're not just all over the place. And then also I will say Taurus in general, Taurus risings have such great taste. I feel like with the Taurus rising, you might have a great sense of style. You might be very like polite, or I feel like how people might view you is very like, they might view you as like a very chill person, like you're not super like energetic. Like with Taurus rising, I feel like you're just this very calm energy. You're not all over the place, you're very chill. And I think I touched on this earlier, but you can be very polite, have manners, you're not like very aggressive or uncouth. Like you know how to behave in like nice settings. Like you can be that bougie friend. Oh my god, I feel like Taurus risings are definitely like very bougie. They can be, not all of them, but like I feel like you can be like that bougie person because you have nice taste, you know how to act, you're not with like the riffraff. Okay, so anyway, I'm gonna talk about your physical traits a little bit. Okay, so for your physical traits, I feel like Taurus rising people are so beautiful. And I'm not just saying that, I feel like they just have this natural, like, I mean, Taurus is an earth sign and it's ruled by Venus, so they have like this earthy, like down to earth kind of vibe. I don't know how to describe it, but they almost seem very sensual, very sultry. Like they're not all up in your face. They have like this subtle beauty. I feel like Taurus risings might have a really nice voice. Also their nose, they might have like a very, not a really wide nose, but a wide kind of nose. They might kind of have like, I don't know how to describe it, like their nose isn't super skinny. Like with Capricorn risings, they might have like a very skinny nose, but like Taurus rising, their nose might be like wide. I don't know how to describe it. It's not everybody, but I've noticed with Taurus rising they might have a wider nose. But yeah, in general, they tend to be very beautiful. They just have this glow about them as well. And they're also very stylish, like I said. They know how to take care of themselves. They know how to present themselves well. And that's what I really like about them too. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it. I hope you found this video helpful or you related to it. Again, I do have a blog post about this already on my site. It is called theastrokit.com. And I will be linking that down below, so you can just click that and visit my site. And then also on my site, I have my services. So I do natal chart readings. I do some other things too. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and click my site and email me if you want a consultation. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video.